Well, this one covers about up to 6 weeks. This one goes up to 3 months, and this is the one. This starts at 5 months. From there on out, it covers it.
Ooh, there sure is a lot to know about raising kids.
You wouldn't have believed all the books in the library on this. I couldn't believe it.
I'm going to give birth before I have a chance to read all of these books.
No. Once you get started, you just zip right through it.
Will I?
Do you know that the average 6-week-old gains 4 pounds and grows 2 inches?
No.
Yeah. And they start holding their head up, and they're able to follow with their eyes, you know, your finger. Mm-hmm. You know what else they do then?
What?
They start to smile.
I think he's smiling right now.
Are you smiling in there? Hello?
Do you know that you will not recognize us for the first 3 months? You know that?
No.
Yeah, at 3 months, they start recognizing their parents, too.
How did you find time to read about all of this?
The librarian told me she has 4 kids.
Oh.
And they don't get shots until 2 months.
Oh. Smiles are over.
Oh, honey, can I have another smile? Can I? Look at that. Look at that. She's gonna have a smile just like yours.
Or he might have a smile like yours.
You want a boy, don't you?
Do you want to find out what the sex is? We can.
Do you want to?
Do you?
No, let's leave it a surprise. Huh?
Yeah, I like surprises.
I do, too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, one of each. I don't care. Boy, girl, whatever.
Boy, that would be a surprise, wouldn't it? I mean, there's enough room in here for 2.
Hey, we gotta start thinking of some names, too, you know. I mean, we have no names. We got nothing going on here.
Well, I don't want just any name.
No, it's got to be something unique, exciting, something not
something
normal.
Very strong.
Right. Well, think about it, okay? I gotta go.
Did the librarian tell you what her kids' names were?
No, she didn't tell me.
Oh, well, maybe you could stop by the library and find out.
I'll do that.
Also, get a book about baby names.
Right. You realize something, don't you? People aren't going to be calling you Felicia for much longer.
What do you mean?
They're going to be referring to you as that Jones kid's mother.
I like that.
Me too.
Bye.
Bye.
That Jones kid's mother. I like that.
Think that's necessary, though? Remind us that he'd take care of his own for us, right?
We still have 3 DVX people, not to mention Jacques, to take care of.
I'll round them up for you. That's why I'm here.
You count me in, too.
Listen, as I recall, it's my job, so why don't you go home and have a life?
You do the same.
Robert,
Yeah.
can I talk to you for a minute?
Sweetheart,
I know, but this is very important. It's about King. I want to know what we should do about him.
Look, love, first off, I've got to get Anna and Robin home. Hey, come on, you two. Time to go home. Come on.
Okay.
Listen, can we maybe discuss this back at the cottage? Right? Is that all right? I promise. You'll have my undivided attention.
But
Come
I
on,
thought you
let's
said
go.
the whole thing is over now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Upset? Upset? Who's upset?
Tell that to the Lemons.
I don't want to talk about Robert.
Who was?
Gets me to let him use my club for one of his capers. But does he even have the time or the graciousness to say thank you? No. Does he even explain anything to me? No. And, why should he? It's not like he ever has before. I am not somebody to be trusted,
Hey,
I really
why are you telling me all of this?
Well, I'm sorry if I'm boring you.
No, it's not that. But why don't you tell Robert?
As if he would ever listen.
Well, make him listen. Tie him up if you have to.
I could do that.
Yeah, why not? I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I'd kill him.
Well, that could prove to be a problem. Listen, you guys have not been getting along. Why don't you just take a little time and straighten out your differences?
Oh, no. Things are way, way beyond straightening out.
Well, why don't you... Well, if you're afraid to tell him, maybe you should just have...
I'm not afraid. Listen, you go tell Mary to take King home.
Sure. What are you going to do?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
this way.
Hey. Oh, no. We're fine. Really?
Well, so much for the DVX.
Did you pick him up?
Jacques and Brenner, too.
It's finished.
Yeah.
Finally.
Listen, I want to apologize. You've been running around in the dark for most of this.
Robert, I was able to help. That's all that matters.
Hey, it mattered a lot. Thanks.
As far as I'm concerned, we've all earned a well-deserved night off. I'm just looking for Kate right now.
Oh, listen, about Kate, you know...
Put a nice quiet evening at the cottage, just the two of us.
Right,
Yeah?
I'm just
Yeah?
telling you
I can
this
see it
may
all
not
now.
be,
Whole bottle of
a
wine,
good
all that
idea,
sort of thing.
because I talked to her earlier, and
great
she
idea.
wasn't really...
I need to talk to you.
Oh, Charlene.
That's Charlene.
I'm not going to be put off this time.
Excuse me, I'll see you later, buddy.
Hey, don't.
No, I'll see you.
It's your tab.
Now, I've got to ask you something. Why are you letting a reporter get more involved in my son's case than the police are?
Well, I want to apologize, firstly, for not making more progress in this matter.
Well, I'm sorry you haven't either. I want to know when you're going to start.
Well, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Good. Yeah, tomorrow's good.
Anything could happen to my boy by then. Well, it's a good thing that Colton's done something about it.
Colton?
Well, yeah. He's following that lead he had.
What lead?
Well, he found out that Don and Decker are going off to West Virginia.
Well, where in West Virginia?
Well, I don't know, and he hasn't called, but he and Ned have gone off after him.
Ned's with him?
Well, yeah. I'm surprised y'all don't know that. What kind of a police department are you running, anyway?
Ned and Colton together.
Yeah.
What a downer.
Well, we got one catastrophe after another. What do you want to do? Start at the bus stations, check it out from there?
No, it's... No guy can do it. Let's forget about it. I want a nice, quiet night. See you tomorrow.
Good luck. Chow time.
What are you doing here?
Was that the kind of response and greeting for a devoted husband?
Well, I know you're up to something.
Why would you say that?
This is the 4th time you've been back today.
That's because I miss you. Nice scarf.
It's not a scarf, it's booties.
Oh.
So what's going on?
Well, let's see. We've got fresh salad, grilled tuna here, all the things that keep you healthy and stress-free.
Keeping me in the dark gives me stress.
Well, then let me turn on a few more lights in here then, shall we?
Very funny. Frisco, whatever it is, it can't be nearly as bad as what I imagine it to be.
Oh, that's probably true. Well, I can tell you a bit of good news I got.
What?
The guy that kidnapped you in Paris is no longer a threat.
Well, that's good news.
There, now you got nothing to be stressed out about, huh?
Yes, I do, about Decker.
No Decker, right? Although, it looks as though Colton might have a lead.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know. He went off on his own. He's looking into it himself. I wish he'd let the police handle it. What? Did you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything.
No, listen. Did you? Oh. Did you hear what the baby said?
Mm-mm.
He said enough, or she, talking about this stuff. Always talking, arguing, bickering. Feed her the salad, the tuna. But most of all, give her some hugs and love. So it goes straight down the umbilical, right into the...
brother.
Well, it's true. Oh.